Hello, movers and shakers. How the hell are you? I'm Jae Burnham, and this is the Real Jae Burnham Show. So glad to be coming back to you for another exciting episode for you. And today I think I got something that you guys have been clamming for and asking about. Hopefully it's a great show. But today we're going to be giving you a beginning tutorial on Instagram marketing for movers. But before we get into that, let me mention a couple of things. One, it's No Shave November, so I'm going to be not shaving for the entire month of November to help raise awareness for men's ailments and diseases. So, people, if you're a male like me, I invite you to join the movement. So, No Shave November, hashtag No Shave November. So, do that, and we can raise awareness for men's health. Okay. Second thing, if you're coming to this channel and you're watching this video and you're not a subscriber, please do so. It's a little button right down there, and right next to it is a little bell icon. Hit that, and every time I upload a video, you'll get a notification. Okay, so let's get into it. We're going to be talking about Instagram marketing for moving companies, a beginning tutorial. All right, guys, I don't know if you guys have been noticing this, but Instagram is huge. It's now owned by Facebook. So if you're using Facebook, you're also kind of, in a way, using Instagram. You can actually set it up so when you make a Facebook post, that it goes over to Instagram too. And there's a way to do it. We're not going to talk about that here in this video, but there is a way to set that up, right? But let's talk about Instagram marketing a little bit. First of all, one of the biggest ways to get Instagram marketing to be effective is by getting more followers. Pardon me. You got to get more followers to your Instagram page. And there are several ways to do that. First off, when you want to get more followers, you want to make sure that you're actually posting things regularly. And we'll be talking about how to do that here in a momentarily. But we got to make sure that what you're posting is worthy of Instagram and that you're doing so regularly. Okay? By doing that and keeping the content up, you will attract people to your content. Another way to do it is the liberal use of hashtags and @ thing. So let's say you wanted to get my attention because I'm an influencer and you're doing an Instagram post and you would go at Jae Burnham, or I think it's my thing is JBird88. So you go at JBird88, and write out whatever thing. And that would get my attention. It's sort of like when you're doing a call out or a shout out to somebody in Facebook. You write their name and it comes up and it becomes a little blue link. But in Instagram, you would put a little @ sign like you do on Twitter, right? So you would go at Jae Burnham, and that would make me aware, and I would see on my Twitter account that, hey, there was a mention of me on your post. That would attract me to your post. And then I could like it or comment on it or re-Instagram it or what have you. And that's a way to attract customers too. So if you're doing something and you see that it might be apropos to one of your followers, like let's say a real estate agent, if you're a mover or moving lenders, there's a new rule or law out, or you know somebody that's doing something, you see a great post or whatever it is. And you want make a shout out to one of those people, and make sure you use the @ sign, and also making sure that you use liberal use of hashtags. Hashtags is something that people use to actually search on Instagram and Twitter and so on and so forth. They search these hashtags for those content. So if you have content for under these certain hashtags, that they could potentially find your page, and thus creating more followers for you. Another thing you need to do is you need to start cross-promoting your Instagram. If you're on Facebook, cross-promote your Instagram page on your Facebook profile picture or your header picture. If you're on Twitter, make sure that your link to your Instagram is on your bio and your Twitter feed. On your website, well, you don't really want to send people from your website to Instagram, but people do it, and it is a way for them to connect with you. So that's one place that you can do it as well, right? I'm a believer that you don't send people off of your website. You send people to your website from your social media. You don't send your customers to your social media. Either way, you can do it if you want. A lot of people do, and it is effective, but I'm not particularly a believer. But you want to start cross-promoting it. So if you do a YouTube video, make sure that your Instagram link is in the description of the video, and so on and so forth. Okay, you really want to make sure that you're promoting your Instagram page so that you can get more followers. Another thing you want to do is start commenting on other people. For instance, if you're a mover, it would behoove you to have a list of all the real estate agents in your area. Find out what all their Instagram pages, and go and follow every single one of those real estate agents. And then what you do is that you systematically, throughout the day, take an hour to do it, and go through all of the people that you're following, and anything that you like or you find interesting, like it, hashtag it, comment on it. Commenting is beautiful, especially if you're adding value to the content that the person put. So let's say a real estate agent puts a house, says for sale. You can say, I moved so-and-so out of that place, and I gotta say, it's one of the most loveliest places I've ever seen. It's in a great neighborhood, and anybody with a small family and a dog would enjoy coming to this home. And that's all you have to do. You can comment, but it's adding value to that person's Instagram post. Do you see what I'm saying? You also want to make sure that you're going through and liking photos and so on and so forth. And again, add value to the other person's post. You're not trying to sell. You're just trying to draw brand awareness and awareness to your Instagram page. That's all you do. Your Instagram page then gets them to then go to your website, which will then sell them. See, your Instagram, you're using your Instagram not to sell, but to drive traffic to your sales funnel or your website, or to get you, then from there, you're getting them to either call you or ask for a moving quote. That is the goal of Instagram. Okay. Another thing you could do is you could do a Facebook ad with one of your, maybe you saw a big house and you wrote a caption on it. Is this your dream house? Let You Save Moving and Storage move you. Let You Save Moving and Storage put you there, or some kind of clever thing on a nice, beautiful picture in a nice neighborhood, right? And you put that up there, and then you could use that picture for your sponsored ad, maybe. Okay, something like that. That would be a really cool thing you could do, and it will drive traffic to your Instagram page. Yeah, you're paying for the traffic, but hey, people will then, the people who are interested in that kind of thing will then go and become followers of your Instagram. So what you got to do is concentrate on getting more followers. Okay, so follow some of those advices, and you should get more followers. I think and then what you got to do from there is then you got to start making great posts. You got to create great posts. There's I'm going to give a shout out to Zip Moving and Storage. These guys do great. I just saw today on their Instagram. They had an Instagram photo of the stairs in an apartment, and they showed it from the low point of the stairs with the photograph. And at the very top was one of their employees at the top of the stairs, and then they had something really radical and inspirational on it about moving up the stairs or moving on up, right? And it was really cool, but it was a great photograph. They had a picture of their person at the very top of the stairs with their t-shirt saying Zip Moving, and they used hashtags and stuff. That was awesome. So making good, appropriate Instagram worthy videos is definitely and pictures is definitely key. So how can you do that? One, if you got a cell phone, make sure you're using it. Make sure you're there. Take good pictures of the houses. Not necessarily. Sometimes you want to take pictures of you guys in motion, your guys coming up and down trucks. Sometimes you just want to take beautiful photographs of the scenery in your city or state, right? Maybe you're doing, if you're in Michigan, let's say you go up to the UP and you're going by the the falls up there, the waterfalls. Go up, stop at the waterfalls, take a picture of the waterfalls, and Instagram that. Hey, I'm up in the UP. Guess where I'm at? Hashtag Great Falls or whatever it is. You know what I mean? If you're living in South Dakota, maybe you're over by Mount Rushmore. Take a picture of Mount Rushmore. Or if you're in around a landmark in your city that people would know, take a picture of that landmark or restaurant and make sure you're doing those. So use good quality, make it good content that people would enjoy. As well, mixing in a business with pleasure kind of thing, right? You want to mix things that's not strictly all business related, but maybe community related as well, right? Now, I'm going to put a link in the description from Sunny Lenarducci. She has 11 videos in a tutorial that will teach you how to use Instagram, how to create more followers, how to do the videos, how to do pictures and edit it and stuff. I use her stuff regularly. I enjoy her videos. She's upbeat and flamboyant, and I really enjoy her stuff. So I'm going to put that because I am not the expert, really. I'm just following the experts and becoming good at it, all right? So follow my lead because I'm following the people that really know how to do it, okay? And again, when you're doing your videos and you're doing your pictures for Instagram, liberal use of hashtags, all right? Hashtag Instagram marketing, thing like that. Hashtag movers rule, whatever. You know, and definitely use the @ and call out influencers in your area, people with a large Instagram follower that would find your content useful for their page or their stuff. For instance, if you're a moving company, real estate agents and moving real estate brokers would be influencers that you would want to do call outs to. Mortgage lender brokers and are great people to do call outs to. Lawn care companies, house cleaning people. These people are great people to do call outs to because they know. If you know who your postman is, do a call out to him or her on Instagram saying, hey, I got one of the best people. Man, this guy goes out of his way to deliver my mail and to do a call out, you know? So call out the people that would benefit from your content as well as you would benefit from their content. All right? Use your influencers and use them wisely. All right, so now what we want to do, once we've got our content, we've made our content, we want to schedule our content. And there is a great website called later.com. I believe it used to be called Latergram. And you could do it on your desktop or you could use it on your phone. Again, Sunny Lenarducci has a complete tutorial video on how to do this. Please go do it. I'm not going to reinvent the wheel here. She already did a great and brilliant job. But schedule it. Schedule your videos. I suggest you schedule 3 to 4 videos / pictures with the content and the written content with hashtags and call outs every single day. And you schedule it. And this is all free. You can do it all. A lot of this stuff you could do for free, by the way, folks. And Sunny has a lot of tools that she will teach you that are free. There are some paid tools, but there are a lot of free tools and that you could just use on your phone to go and do. So guys, schedule it out. You don't have to. Take an hour at night before you go to bed, let's say from 8 to 9 o'clock on your phone. Schedule your do all your things and schedule the Instagram postings for the next few days out, okay? And when you do that, you don't have to be doing it all day throughout the day. Does that make sense? All right, good. All right, so once you do that, the last thing is you know, do some Facebook advertising. You can do sponsored posts on Instagram, and you would go to Facebook to do that and use their insights tool and find the demographics and so on and so forth. And then you are using Instagram for sales because what you're doing is just saying, hey, here's my Instagram post, and that sponsored post is a direct usage to actually go to your website. Okay, you're directly sending them to your website. You're not trying to get them to be interesting in your content, which then eventually lead to them going to your website. This is a direct call to action to go to your website. All right. It's very useful. It's very underpriced. And it's a very, very beautiful tool. When I do my Facebook ads, Facebook ads also allow you to do simultaneously Instagram ads. And that's what I do. I just send my Instagram ads at the same time I do my Facebook ads. All right. So guys, these are some 4 tips with, sub tips, if you will, and marketing strategy for using Instagram to market your moving company. Hopefully you liked it. Hopefully I explained it well. Please go to the description to find more information about Sunny Lenarducci and her tutorials, as well as go check out our friends over at Zip Moving and Storage and see what they're doing on Instagram. I think they do a really great job. Okay, guys, thank you very much. Please give me a thumbs up if you like this video. It really does help it helps my channel be more promoting, so I can help and deliver more content. Also, make sure you subscribe. And don't forget, people, please share this with all your family and friends. Just know that, guys, I love you, I like you, and I appreciate each and every one of you. And I want you to move for the stars. Okay, guys? Thanks, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.